How's it going, folks? Mark from Like Minded Lunatics.
Ricky.
And folks, we've got a really good one today. So Ricky, I think this was like 2 years ago, I did a matchup looking at Dr. Feelgood, the demo version versus the album version. And in that reaction, in the comments, someone commented, you know, this sounds a lot like Love Like Blood from Killing Joke, is what that person said, as I always thought the bass line sounded like it. So I looked that up. I'd never heard of it before. I looked it up, and I was stunned at how similar it was.
Well.
Similar enough that it was concerning to me. Because Love Like Blood came out in 1985, and then Dr. Feelgood was in 89.
Okay.
Very close. And I kind of wanted to get your impression because
Okay.
I know as a musician, there's quotation.
Yeah.
There's there's paying tribute to other bands and stuff like that.
Sometimes they call it allusion, or it alludes to style or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to get your impression on this because as a Crüe head, I was like, this is very concerning to me.
More concerning than Vince Neil's singing
that's
technique
just
today.
That's just hysterical. Maybe I'll break out some of my impression.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's just hysterical. This is concerning.
Okay, yeah, I'm interested.
Ethically concerning.
Okay.
So, folks, usually we don't do beers on matchups, but this one concerns me so much that I am going to be having a beverage. I'm going with a Space Wolf from Zilker. What you got there?
Bat Squatch.
Bat Squatch.
Yes.
Well, folks, let's go back to Dr. Feelgood. We'll start with that first. Here we go. God damn, that's loud, folks. I gotta fix our levels in here. Hang on. There we
It's
go.
never too loud.
That's good. There we go.
I love it. Okay, pause it.
Yeah.
That's one note.
Oh, that they're just doing it, repeating.
Like that rhythm and that groove.
Bum,
It's
bum,
so
bum.
iconic and awesome.
Yeah.
One note.
And it kind of reminds me of Super Beast. Super Beast, bum 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 bum
Yeah,
bum
yeah,
bum
yeah.
bum bum
Yeah, yeah,
bum
yeah.
bum bum bum
Yeah,
bum.
yeah.
It's similar to that.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's got this great like balls to the wall forward thing. You're like, this is badass. But when you really look at it notationally, it's one note.
Yeah. Oh, Mick.
I know.
Poor guy, man.
As much as I love J5.
Yeah.
One of my heroes. I love him so much.
Yeah.
I am sad that Mick had to finally retire. But you know what? Well deserved.
Yeah, yeah, for
I
sure.
feel like he's
played his ass off.
Lifetime of it. I'm like this out of shape son of a bitch. Cardio.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh God. I'll do it in a second.
So we've commented before about music videos, and sometimes the set looks like it's left over. It's their friend's basement or something.
It does.
This is a kick-ass set.
It's a great.
Look at this.
It's a great.
Like I would
set.
be like, oh.
Well, and they actually film. I mean, this video is essentially a short film about Rat Tail Jimmy, the second-head hood who deals out of Hollywood.
Hollywood, yes.
It's essentially a short story about him. So yeah, they put all of their money into this thing.
Yeah.
And I do. To me, this is. I mean, I know folks won't like Too Fast for Love and stuff like that, but for somebody who grew up with music videos, this was pinnacle.
Oh
Crüe.
yeah.
Like, I get that the other songs are
sure.
better.
Yeah.
But, oh, boy.
These videos.
That's hit the soft spot. All right, so here's Killing Joke. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say, like, the beginning riff and stuff is not the same.
Sure. Okay.
But I think we're going to recognize part of the song.
I don't know this song at all. I've never heard it.
Okay.
So. There's a book. I like this intro.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's
dreamy,
very British-y.
atmospheric.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think? You can hear it, right? Like,
yeah, and it's. I see what you're saying because it basically is kind of the same rhythm, the dun 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 dun. But that, I mean, that's pretty much the only thing right now that I hear in common with them, and that rhythm is actually in lots of different tunes.
It is okay.
So
not concerning to you yet.
Not yet. I mean, I would probably think, oh, it kind of sounds like Feel Good, but I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, I ripped them off, or whatever. Not
Gotcha.
Yet.
Okay. Dude looks like BJ Novak from The Office, don't he?
I was just thinking that.
He looks like Toby. Goddamn temp. That little moment there seems very close to me.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty close, yeah.
All right, let's go back to Dr. Feelgood. Look at Tommy doing the...
Oh, yeah.
There you go, Tommy. All right, we're about to get into like the pre-solo, so we'll go back over here to Killing Joke. There is something very specific about the British sound. I should have looked that up. Like, what created that kind of Cure kind of like... Were they British? They were, right?
Yeah.
What created that sound? Because it sounds very similar to me.
Yeah. That kind of dreamy, atmospheric cloud amoeba.
Yes.
Now, their set looks a little different than Mötley Crüe.
It does, yeah.
Kind of complete opposite.
Yeah, it looks more artistic.
Yeah.
It looks more artistic.
It's clean. There's not shit everywhere.
They didn't put out a casting call for Latinos who were involved in gangs.
And girls with big breasts.
Yeah, and oh, God.
Trashed cars.
Can you imagine a struggling actor and you read that and you're like, God, I need a job, but
No.
I really don't want to play Rat Tail Jimmy.
I know.
I don't want to play Jigsaw Jimmy. And the thing I'm thinking about now that we're listening to them kind of side by side, is it kind of reminds me of, and let me know if I'm wrong on this, it kind of reminds me of that that swing blues riff the chukka chukka riff that everybody has to learn. Is it the same as that? Like this bass line, this bum 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 bum. Is that just something that's like, well, everybody, that's a common riff?
I've heard it in other tunes. I can't think of anything right now, but yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm trying to give Mötley Crüe credit.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because I don't want to imagine that they ripped this band off.
I have a feeling they probably didn't.
Yeah. At the very least, Bob...
Yeah, Nikki Sixx and Tommy Lee are listening to Killing Joke. Man, what do you think of this riff here?
At the very least, I would like to think Bob Rock would go, no.
Yeah.
No. We're doing something different. This is so angsty. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, life is so hard in this song.
Ugh.
I do like it.
My hair.
But boy, oh boy, I'd really want to go back to... I think that's one of my favorite. Boom, boom. Oh boy, that's a good bum, bum. Yeah.
I was thinking of Charlie. Have you ever seen pictures of Tommy Lee in high school when he was in the drum line?
No.
Yeah, there's pictures out there because he played drums in high school.
Is he standing up there doing this?
And he's got like the big like drums from the 70s, you know, and the toms or whatever.
Wow.
Anyway.
No, I haven't seen that.
That's funny. And he's still got the hair.
And does he have the straps, or are they just like sitting on his massive dong?
No, they're like
straps. They're strapped. Yeah. Oh, okay, so he has to wear the straps.
Maybe
still.
His dong is still going.
Okay, yeah, it's propping them up.
Yeah.
Propping them up. You know, joking about that, Tommy started an OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet it's pretty popular.
Tommy just wants to show off his dong, so he started OnlyFans.
Yeah. Doesn't it spell words and stuff?
His dong?
Yeah. Like
it's smarter than him.
Doesn't it? But doesn't it have like spell out Pamela or something? I'm serious. Like have letters on it or something?
I don't think so. The last time I saw it, it did not. The last time I saw
from the expert
Tommy's dong. I mean, you have to look at it every once in a while. It's like an old picture of old friends.
Yeah.
You look in the yearbook and you're like, oh, well, there's Jason.
What they're up to.
There's Tommy's dong. What's up, Tommy's dong? I will never forget that stupid porno where he honks the horn of the boat with his dong.
Oh, dear Lord. I hadn't heard that.
It's the best part of it.
Oh, God.
Like, he's literally on Lake Tahoe, and he's like, honk, honk, honk. And Pamela's like, drive the boat, Tommy. And Tommy's honk, honk.
Don't wreck.
What an absolute animal he is. This is very U2-ish.
Oh, yeah.
So even though you don't think there's plagiarism that occurred,
I don't think so.
I still like comparing these because that same riff, bum 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 bum, that same riff is at one time here making me want to take edibles and go to sleep.
Okay.
And then over here, wanting to get jacked up on amphetamines and ripping walls down.
Yeah.
I think it's fascinating how like the same kind of riff can do the same thing. And I don't think the beats per minute are different. I think
I think it's about the same speed.
Same speed. Yeah. And one thing makes me want to go to sleep, and the other makes me want to get in fist fights. And I don't understand why. This doesn't bum me out, but it makes me want to sink into something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then I hear this.
Fire.
Yeah, fire. Yes. I feel like this little story has not aged well.
No.
Like, from a social perspective, this story about redheads, Jimmy, just hasn't aged.
Yeah. No.
Here we go with mixed solo. Yeah, why the hell are they showing goddamn vents? Man.
Okay, are you ready? You're
Yeah.
my friend, right?
Go ahead.
You're my friend, right?
Yep, go ahead.
I feel like Mick Mars writes great riffs. He's a great guitar player, but I just feel like his solos are kind of eh.
Really?
Yeah, they a lot of times they're not very cohesive to me. And there are a lot of guitar players. I'm gonna say it. People are kind of butcher me, but I love the band Rush. But I feel like the same with Alec Lifeson's solos. They don't
Really?
whereas like we just watched Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
Eddie Van Halen's solos feel very. They're cohesive and they flow. If everything flows really well.
Yes.
Mick Mars, I never felt like his solos felt like that.
You know, maybe you're right. I think,
But that's just me.
There's some moments in there that I really like. There's a dive bomb that he does on kind of a higher string. Usually you hear it on the lower ones. He does it on a high string. But I think you're right. There's nothing in here that makes me go, oh, that's that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know, maybe it's a product of somebody like Eddie is so iconic. But I think you're right in that there are other guitar players who are not as virtuoso as like Ed. I'm thinking of, God, I'm blanking on his name. The guy who's the lead guitarist for Clutch. Like, he does very blues-heavy stuff.
Yeah.
And he does some stuff that are not, I mean, they're complicated, but not Ed complicated. Right. But they're more iconic. Like, I feel like that they stick out more.
Yeah.
So maybe you're right here. I think a lot of this song is, though, that riff, that bum bum.
Yeah, for sure.
God. Yeah. And then Tommy's drums.
Oh, yeah.
As much as I pick on Tommy, he's a clown. He's a clown with a huge penis. But he is a good drummer.
I saw him play Upside Down.
You were at that concert?
Yeah.
That was this concert, wasn't it?
No. It was, I was in high school. And he...
So it was the one before this, Theater of Pain?
He had the
straps and everything?
Yeah, and it wasn't theater playing, he would like spin.
Yes.
I can't remember if it was Feelgood or not.
It has to be. Because that was the one that I think they would do that drum thing on.
Oh, no, because it was
SOS.
Wild Side, what's that? That's when he would do it.
Oh, Dr. Feelgood then.
Oh, okay, then it was Feelgood.
Yes.
It was the Wild Side, too.
Oh,
and
God, dude, I'm so jealous
I was in
of
high
that.
school. Yeah, it was awesome.
Wow. All right, let's just finish Dr. Feelgood. I feel like we've made our point with this one. This is not in our wheelhouse.
Yeah,
let's do Red Tail Jimmy. That's all you're getting. They're gonna gun him down, Ricky.
Oh man. Hello, my little friend.
This is clearly Scarface.
Yeah. I always like the way this song ended. I love that groove. I always like the way it ended. Yeah, that's a great Mick lick. There.
It is. Yes.
So there is that. Yeah.
I mean, this is probably one of my favorite Mötley Crüe songs, and like I said, I know that objectively it's not their best song.
Sure.
It's a highly produced song with a lot of overlays. Apparently, they did a ton of takes with Vince. Because if you've seen Vince lately, he cannot sing this goddamn song. God, it's bad. But I feel like that this is one of their most iconic songs.
Yeah.
And you feel okay with them taking this similar riff,
I don't hear anything. Yeah.
Nothing untoward.
Being objective as a musician,
Nope.
as a music professor, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of the same rhythm, but I don't feel anything.
Great. Well, that does my heart good.
Yeah.
Because I was concerned.
Yeah.
Well, folks, let us know in the comments what you think. This is one of my favorite Mötley Crüe songs. Don't bash me for liking this song. I love it so much. Let us know in the comments what you think. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Make sure you check out all of our other content. Take care of yourselves, folks. Ricky and I will see you soon.
Thank you.